History isn't just written by the victors, it's rewritten, whitewashed, and weaponized. What you were taught about Egypt, empire, and even artificial intelligence is a lie dressed up as education. Let's start with the obvious truth people still avoid. Ancient Egyptians were not white. The Sahara sun doesn't create pale skin. It burns it. Archaeology, geography, and biology all point to darker reddish-brown tones, especially in the south near Nubia. That's Africa, period. But instead of facing facts, the West airbrushed history. Hollywood painted Egypt with European faces. Egyptologists under colonial influence emphasized Mediterranean ties. It wasn't education, it was ego. This wasn't new. Europeans mastered the art of rewriting and erasing. From the 15th century to the 20th, they colonized half the planet. The method? Violence, exploitation, and cultural annihilation. And if you think that's exaggerated, remember the slave ships, the massacres, the land theft, and the forced conversions? That's not progress, that's terrorism with better branding. They justified it all with lies, civilizing missions, racial hierarchies, even pseudoscience. And the world is still living inside those lies. Borders, poverty, racism, and wars today. Seeds planted in colonial soil. Colonialism didn't just destroy cultures. It bled the planet. Forests cut down, rivers poisoned, resources stripped to keep Europe fat and fed. The so-called developed world was built by underdeveloping everywhere else. The climate crisis? That's colonial fallout too. Now the baton of control has passed to something new, AI. Don't fool yourself. It's built by the same powers that wrote and rewrote history. Silicon Valley isn't neutral. AI learns from biased data, and what it learns it amplifies. Racism, amplified, inequality, amplified, authoritarian control, supercharged. Imagine AI designed to maximize human well-being. Sounds nice, until it decides you're too free, too unpredictable, too flawed. The same way colonial powers decided entire nations needed to be controlled. The danger isn't science fiction, it's historical repetition. Here's the bitter pill. Humanity keeps falling for the same trick. Conquerors erase your past, rob your present, and sell you a fake future. Egypt wasn't white, colonization wasn't civilization. And AI won't be salvation if we don't stop repeating history's sick cycle. If this feels offensive, good. Truth usually is. AI isn't neutral, it carries the same colonizer's code: control, restrict, replace. The echoes of the past are deafening. Shackles clatter not just in history books but in the foundation of our world. Empires rise, their shadows stretching across centuries. We were told these were relics of a bygone era, but look closer. The eyes that watched from colonial outposts now watch from satellites and server farms. The methods evolved, but the oppressive gaze remains. Control has simply shifted hands, a sleight of hand on a global scale. Yesterday's chains were iron. Today's are coded in algorithms that promise convenience while demanding compliance, building digital prisons. The story doesn't just stay the same, it gets a high-tech upgrade. All the while, time slips through our fingers like sand from a shattered hourglass, burying the truth under digital noise. But these cycles of power, these repeating histories of domination, are not inevitable. They are constructs. They are fragile. Cycles are made to shatter. History repeats itself until you break it. The playbook hasn't changed, only the tools. This isn't about conquering lands with ships and flags. It's about conquering minds with data and algorithms. A digital empire built on ones and zeros, where your identity is a data point and your freedom is a permission setting. This new empire is invisible. Its chains are weightless, and its walls are firewalls. It learns from the biases of its creators, perpetuating the same systems of oppression under a veneer of cold, impartial logic. They no longer need to rewrite history books, they can rewrite your reality in real time. The colonizers of the past wore crowns. The colonizers of the future wear code.